everyone's kind of trying to be unique, but also want to be like social media people that we see every day. And I kind of just thought, well, you're just like everyone else. Like, you're not unique. You're just doing what everyone else is doing. And yeah, it's easier for you to fit in than it is for me. Absolutely. Like some little Australian chubby like chick coming through constantly wearing a hat. The back of my hair is falling out. I'm probably wearing a dirty tracksuit because I just don't care about what I wear, because it's about what is in my brain. I wrote the song about going to a party that was like exclusive, or was like one of those kind of parties that people want to go to. And when I got there, I kind of realized that everyone there was not really having a good time. They were more focused on, I guess, talking to people about why they were the most important person there. And no one really was that chatty. Everyone was more just taking photos and kind of just trying to prove to social media that they were there. And to go from two very different positions, obviously like a year ago, I was living in my car and playing music on the street, to then going to this kind of lifestyle, I kind of realized that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And yeah, I love playing my music to people, but there were things about this life that I didn't really like. Everybody's talking about sex. Everybody's talking about X. Like no one really wants to find the genuine connect. It's like a general kind of thing that we're all kind of talking about. I mean, everything's so easily accessible. We have Tinder, we have all these things that really cut us off. We don't need to actually really communicate and stare face to face with people and get to know them. And even if you are at a party or anywhere and you do have that opportunity, it's really like, what do you look like before you even get, spoken to in a certain way, and it happens everywhere, so I think that, I just had to say that, and in X meaning anything, like whatever. Before they even look at you, they move on to the next, and I know. Then they say, don't you worry, I'm the one. Then the very next day they say they're done. And I don't want to listen to the shit you spun. No, I don't want to listen to the shit you spun. They were all talking about what made them the most important person, like why I should give them my attention, which obviously I wouldn't even think twice before speaking to anyone that wanted to have a chat to me. I guess everyone kind of felt that pressure walking in and wanted to kind of give everyone a reason to talk to, like to be like, oh, well, this is what I do this, and this is the best and whatever. And I think like that's kind of the pressure that was in there, whereas I was just there to like hang out in the pool and chat and have a beer. I kind of was just like, I don't want to listen to that. Like, let's connect. Walk into a party, feeling out of place. Everyone's too cool, everyone's too fake. Originally, I kind of thought it would be something out of a movie or a TV show. I'm just so used to going up to people and chatting, obviously living in my van at a hostel for 2 years around backpackers. It wasn't enough to be a nice person that wanted to have a chat, to have attention, to get attention off people, to get their time of day. And then I thought about it and I'm like, even those parties off movies, I probably wouldn't enjoy being there myself either. So I think it just didn't really go with who I am as a person, and I would way rather just, have a barbecue and some beers and, just hang out with my friends and listen to music. I try to start a conversation, but I can't seem to relate. Yo, I'm about to get an Uber. I said it to Abs, I'm like, we're getting an Uber, let's go. So it wasn't exactly like that because we were both in it together. So it was more asking her, do you agree? We did so many, yo, I'm about to get an Uber takes because I'm Aussie. So I was like, it doesn't sound right. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get an Uber. Like, I was like, oh, you got to get it. It's just, I kind of think of it as singing. Just like, quickly get it in there. So it was really hard to do that because I'm not like a talker or a rapper. Like, God, I wish I could. I would love to write raps, but I cannot rap. So it's like, even talking on a track for me is hard, but I was like, I got to do it because it's what happened and I'm just going to say it. Cause you're so fucking cool. You're just way too fucking cool. I think that I made the hook "You're so fucking cool" in that way is because I'm very sarcastic, and I think that that's how I would talk. So I just tried to keep it genuine to the way that I would speak. I'm pretty against actual name calling, and I don't think anyone not giving me the time of day needs to be called an actual name. Like, I think that's going a bit far. It was a sarcastic, like, whatever, you're so fucking cool. And I don't really care if you're king, and I don't really care for gold things. They're probably the only two lines in the whole song where I was actually thinking about something totally different. I was actually like frustrated because I was in this kind of label battle and I wasn't really like that keen on signing to a label. I happened to, and like, you know, long story short, find a bunch of really good people that I felt comfortable with. But at the time, people were like giving me stuff, like coming to the studio and like giving me stuff, and I just hated that, and it made me feel really anxious, and I didn't like it. And especially because there were people I knew I just got weird feelings from. I was just like, I don't care about anything. Like, I don't care about who you are. I don't care about anything that you say that you do or you want or you can give me or anything like that. Like, that doesn't make a connection between a human and a human unless you're shallow. You'll be pointing at some girls and saying, yeah, we had to fling her. You're not fooling me, you're just a puppet on a string, a puppet on a string. Oh, you can look so nice leaving the house, and I don't take that away from anyone, but don't bank your whole night on the way you look. You have to be able to like be a human, like communicate. Otherwise you are just a puppet. Don't you worry, I'm the one. Then the very next day they say they're done, and I don't wanna listen to the shit you spun. No, I don't want to listen to the shit you spun. There's so many people that are just like, I look good, and that is it. That is all that matters. All I have to do is be able to say hi, hello, bye, good, and thanks, and I am amazing. And that's not okay. Where have all my friends gone? I seem to have lost them on my way. And now their spots are filled with candles that tell me that I have got to stay, 'cause you're so fucking cool. I didn't typically lose them, but definitely like what I was doing when I was living in my car and living at a hostel, playing music on the street, having beers at the sunset, running around town, skating around town. Makeup was not even a thing, like no one wore it. My friends lived in tents, just like the raw love that everyone had for each other, and, you know, to not necessarily push them away and bring in other people, but just so happens that these are the people I'm around right now because of where I am and what I'm doing. And it wasn't necessarily that I've shunned them or anything, but definitely I do miss those really, really, really genuine connections, the people that loved you endlessly when you were paying for your petrol with silver coins. Put it this way, we were the only ones in the pool. And we weren't the hottest girls at the party by no means. I'm pointing to my best friend Abby. She was with me. Who cares about your makeup? Have fun. Otherwise, what's the point? Don't let that kind of front that we put on stop you from having a good time and meeting people and actually having memories.